For children with cerebral palsy and their families, every day brings new abilities, capabilities, and possibilities. Working together in a circle of care, children, families, and healthcare professionals create new opportunities not only to support the healthy development of children, but to support each other as well.
So Alexander, well, he's a wonderful young man. He's inquisitive, he's friendly. I think the thing that I often think of as one of his qualities is kind of fearless.
Noel's a very lively child, lots of smiles, lots of energy, and very outgoing. You know, really have to focus on the abilities, and there's so many abilities and so much of that in her.
Mari Kendall Gilbert, she's a very fun child, usually very happy and determined. Sometimes it just comes when it comes, and I think that faith allows me to rest in that place that whatever is to be will be.
Regular checkups are a way to strengthen the circle of care. A checkup recognizes that not all families are alike, and each child has unique abilities. It provides a space to engage and address a family's questions and priorities. It allows for assessments and results, like the developmental curves, to be shared in different ways, customized to meet the priorities of each family, and to inform decisions about rehabilitation services and community supports.
It's really about knowing the person. I think knowing what else is going on in their life, because that helps you understand how, although you might have therapy goals for that individual, you really want to embrace all the other activities or challenges that not only the individual but their family might be facing. You need to remember that even though the child, it's a therapist and a clinician providing services, they also need to connect with the child on a personal level.
I have a 10-year education in the knowledge of what has worked for my child and what does work and how she's best served. So it becomes a give and take, both them listening to us and us listening to them with their experience.
The key that we have learned on our journey is we're really the sort of the glue or the epicenter that brings all of the different providers together, helping them see that Noelle is more than just a child that happens to be diagnosed with cerebral palsy and hydrocephalus. She's got all of these other facets, and so we really try to bring all of that together and really work as a team to enable the best outcome for her.
For sharing information about the child, curves and graphs that describe development of children with cerebral palsy are being created in the On-Track study. During a checkup, a child's progress at their particular functional level can be visualized. For more detail, percentile graphs describe a child's development in a manner similar to growth curves for height and weight. A less detailed way of sharing information is similar to a stoplight. A child's areas of strengths are indicated by green lights. Areas for conversation or of concern are represented by yellow and red light.
Maybe let's not put them and compare them to other kids, quote-unquote typical kids. Let's think about what their potential is and not limit what their potential is.
I think all families are busy in different ways, and we all divide our time in different ways, and I don't think a disability defines a family.
The advocacy that we can do with others, with other families, with therapists, with doctors who are involved with her, is to make sure that they understand, do all the things that she needs to. What are the little micro steps that are in preparation to get her to that next level? Because if you don't believe she can, you're not going to do the things to get her there. And she won't get there unless you do.
Competent, caring, compassionate, creative, committed. Families have told us that these characteristics define healthy relationships within the circle of care. Checkups and check-ins allow us to celebrate all of them. When we check in, we begin to understand what is important to families. We learn to tailor information from assessments and share results in relevant ways. Checkups explore new ideas and adapt to each family's changing circumstances. Checkups inspire hope within the circle of care.
I never think about Alexander's disability when I think of him. You know, I know him as the person he is, and I guess that's what I would hope for everyone.
And I think all of our kids learn to be more empathetic because they see how hard she works and they see other people in the community, and they have that natural instinct to say, what can we do to help?
While we're here today, and the story that we're trying to build is what's going to happen next.
To learn more about how checkups can change the way healthcare professionals, families, and children engage with each other, visit canchild.ca. Click on Current Studies and scroll down to On Track to learn more.